It's your girl TB and I'm here with a new video for you guys today. In today's video, I'll be discussing mask breath. And I'll just be sharing my hygiene routine so we can all combat mask breath together. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. It's the year 2020 and this right here is a part of our everyday wardrobe. So wearing a mask every day, we wear it across our mouth region. So that means when we're talking and when we're breathing every second of the day, there's oxygen. Wait, what? Air is coming out of our mouth as we breathe and we talk. That air consists of bacteria. And because we have a mask over our mouth 24/7, the air has nowhere to go, really. Like yes, the mask has some space, but like there's no like airflow like how I'm talking right now. Like there's no like open space for the air that's coming out of your mouth to spread and for new air to come back in, oxygen. So because all that air is trapped, it kind of goes back into our mouth as we breathe in and out. So that same air is like back and forth, back and forth. And that's not really great for our oral hygiene because that bacteria has nowhere to go, it's going back, and that's causing our breath to smell weird. Everybody has mask breath. Once you're wearing a mask, you have mask breath. So don't even lie and say that you don't have mask breath because we all have mask breath once in a while. So I'm here today to help you combat that mask breath. Don't lie to yourself. Just follow these steps that I'm gonna give you and you won't have no more mask breath. Period. Don't sit up here and be like, oh yeah, my breath is clean, I'm not dirty, I brush my teeth every day. No. It don't got nothing to do with you being dirty. It don't got nothing to do with you not brushing your teeth. I'm just saying, my routine that I'm about to give you will aid in helping you combat that mask breath. So follow these next steps. Okay, so today I'll be sharing my oral hygiene care routine so we can combat mask breath together. Here's what you'll need for your oral hygiene care routine. A toothbrush, a tongue toothbrush, toothpaste, dental floss, and some mouthwash. So first thing I like to do is rinse my mouth with some water a few times just so we can get the food loose from in between the teeth and we can just get the mouth moist. Even though it's already moist with your saliva, we just getting it moist with water. Once we have rinsed our mouth with water, you want to get your toothpaste and your toothbrush, and we're going to apply the toothpaste to the toothbrush. When you're applying toothpaste to toothbrush, I know it seems like, oh, you just put it on there. No. Sometimes you'll be putting too much, and too much of toothpaste doesn't mean that your mouth is going to get any cleaner. And putting too little is not really going to help brush your teeth. So I like to put like a nice middle amount. So I don't fill up the whole bristle. I just put it a little bit in the middle. Just like that. We're gonna wet our toothbrush and begin brushing. I have a technique on brushing, so definitely pay attention.
Okay, so it looks like I'm about to brush in a horizontal motion, side to side, but in fact that's wrong. Instead, brush vertically, up and down, so that the bristles align with the grooves of your teeth. You know, brushing your teeth horizontally, it misses any food particles that may be in the crevices of your teeth. Moving on to brushing on top of your teeth. You see how I begin brushing along the curve of my teeth? Wrong. What you want to do is, yes, still brush on top, but brush against the curve. You know, like it's complicated to explain, but just watch. Here, I'm brushing my tongue just a little as like a pre-brush before I get to the actual tongue brush.
So now that we have brushed our teeth with the toothbrush, we want to come around with the tongue brush. Specifically for the tongue, obviously it's in the name. So we're just going to put a little bit of toothpaste on it. In the last clip, I did brush my tongue with my toothbrush, but that was so that we can prep for the tongue brush. That's so that the toothbrush can loosen up any dirt, any bacteria that's on the tongue, so that we can come and give it a nice final cleaning with the tongue brush.
Not only do you want to brush your tongue, but the roof of your mouth, which is the hard palate.
Now that we have rinsed and finished brushing, you want to take your dental floss. The reason why I use this type of dental floss is because I'm lazy to use like a traditional string dental floss, and I find that one very more complicated to use because like all that work in the elbow, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. So I go this way. This is the lazy person way, but it still get the job done. I promise you. So now what we want to do is, like, you know, generally go between our teeth with the dental floss and try to get out any leftover food that we probably had missed when we were brushing.
See that? Healthy, clean gums and no cavities.
Now that we are finished flossing, our routine is almost done, but we have one more step before we're complete. This last step will ensure that any bacteria that fell out of our teeth while we floss is gone, and any bacteria that we probably have missed while we were brushing is completely gone. And that last step is mouthwash. So mouthwash is very, very important. I typically use the Listerine brand mouthwash, the green one or the blue one. I have the blue one right now. I love Listerine so much. Like, this is the only mouthwash I use. I'm gonna open the Listerine, and I like to generally use the cap. Guys, you shouldn't really be sharing Listerine with anybody because people typically just put this to their head, and you don't want to be putting the germs back in there and using your other family members' germs and bacteria, and that's just how germs spread. Have your own personal Listerine, and you just want to use a little bit. Like in the cap, I typically pour it up. There's some lines in the cap, so the first line at the top, I'll throw it in there, and that's my measurement. What I like to do is I like to put a little bit of cold water in my mouth because, you know, Listerine burns because it has alcohol. So if you put warm water, it like activates the burning more and makes it like, you know, burn more. So cold water kind of cools down the burning. Okay guys, so that concludes my oral hygiene health video. I just have 2 more things for you guys to follow so you're combating your mask breath all day long. 1, you need to carry a mini mouthwash in your essentials bag. I'll leave a link to my video of what's in my essentials bag, and you guys will definitely understand what I'm talking about. 2, you need to carry a pack of gum in your bag. Gum is essential for your mask breath, so you can always pop a gum so you can keep that fresh minty breath all day. Remember to change your gum every 2 hours or so. When the freshness begins to die out, you can pop in a new one, or you can use a mint, whichever you prefer. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Remember to follow me on Instagram, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.